Doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to put the name of my firm on the complaint? I work at Pearson Spector.
I'm ready to hear pretrial motions.
Motion to substitute counsel, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that he's a pussy.
What's that, Mr. Spector?
Do
I was
not
just
open that,
wondering
bro.
if he
Come
has a
on.
copy of
Come
his
on. Do
motion,
not
because we
open
never
that.
got
Come
one.
on.
Something suddenly came up. My niece, she took ill.
We do have a copy of his family tree. He has no nieces.
I meant niece figuratively. She is actually my goddaughter.
And what exactly is her name?
Sandra Silverstein.
Your Honor, that's the same fictitious goddaughter that's taken ill every time Mr. Stemples needed a continuance in the last 5 years.
Have you tried acupuncture?
They are completely out of line, Your Honor.
Mr. Stemple, not only will you not be replacing yourself, you'll be paying the court a $2,000 fine.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to put the name of my firm on the complaint? I work at Pearson Spector.
I'm ready to hear pretrial motions.
Motion to substitute counsel, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that he's a pussy.
What's that, Mr. Spector?
I was just wondering.
Smell that shit ground up though. So gore like blood. Jay. Yeah. My bad, Jay. I didn't realize you made me host, brother. I'm a retard.
Let's abolish Social Security.
You mean when the government didn't trust anybody to actually save for their own retirement? So they said, okay, we're going to force you to save for your own retirement, but they didn't put it in your own account or anything. They just put it into a general slop fund that constantly gets raided and devalued. And so now it's going to be bankrupt in the next 10 years because the fucking government can't handle anything.
The average person pays 6.2% of their income into Social Security their entire working life. The average person will draw $440,000 worth of benefits from Social Security. That's about a negative 4% return. Or my proposal was you could put $1,000 in an IRA for a child the day they're born. It's locked up till you retire. The government funds it, $1,000. If it just goes off the S&P, 10% historic average S&P, it's going to be worth $490,000 by the time they hit 67 and a half or whatever the fuck retirement age is. So you get more money for $1,000 to fund the program. It'd be $3.5 billion a year. Social Security is 6.2% tax on income. This would be 0.03% tax on income. Let's abolish Social Security.
You mean when the government didn't trust anybody to actually save for their own retirement? So they said, okay, we're going to force you to save for
Well, guys, it's with a heavy heart that I tell you that our time together is coming to an end. GTA 6 officially confirmed for release this year, which means all of you guys will be sadly moving on to Vice City and leaving me behind in Los Santos. Have fun, kid, or should I say, gentlemen. Well, guys, it's with a heavy heart that I tell you that our time together is coming to an end. GTA 6.
Did I get it next? That's not that time. That shit is my butthole, Billy.
Nigga, what? What are you talking about?
That shot me in my butt. second team came up, shot me, but.
I find an SMG. Fuck, my shit just glitched. Oh! Third party of hell. Like, where the fuck did you come from, my nigga? Nigga came all the way from fucking Harvard. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, Bob, kill that ass. That fucking fuck. I'll be dead.
Run, boy!
My nigga Bob, fuck. He fucked up. Never mind. Ass. Some of all these niggas fucking having spurs. Like, what the fuck?
What's that gun?
I understand it's that fucking gun. Jesus fucking Christ. Choosing all the fucking.
Hop in the window, bitch!
Why is there so many? What? Fucking. Oh my god. Oh no, we're not hacking. We just hacking.
You gotta get it on, bitch. Alright, shit
I
on
can-
one, bitch.
Why should we pop his ass? Gonna do pop his ass with a pistol.
You're spoiled, bitch.
Like, what the? You turned around. Fucking doubt. Why is it niggas camping a fucking loadout? Oh, you got a bitch. Niggas literally fucking just watching loadout. What the fuck are you doing? Ooh, wow. That's fucking weird. I ain't gonna.
Fuck my nose, bitches, bitch. Smart man. I'll see you there, brother.
One right here. Oh shit, me and you.
They just
Underwater fucking simulator. What the fuck?
look at the bullets. Look at the fucking bullets, brother. That's not how that happens. It's a whoosh.
The fuck is the random dude?
I'm gonna fucking have a heart attack.
Yeah, this random just wants to get sniped in the fucking head.
He's a Hemi, bro.
Why the fuck are you just... You ain't got no curve to the left or right watching this fucking shit. I'm gonna go back and get my shit. It's people fighting on loadout. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Last bitch, you wanna shoot me all with the fucking prison? You dumb bitch, don't run. Oh my fucking god, here come your faggot ass teammate with a fucking superior.
Oh, brother, I'm fast now.
Bro, I just go my little. I literally fucking pulled my shoe. Fucking. Above us, there's people in this building, right here. Guys, he plates. Oh, like literally, I literally fight somebody. His teammate comes to the fucking spear.
Hemi, if you don't tap
His
me,
whole
man,
team,
I'm
he spears.
First down. Operation J.
Kids.
Yeah, he ain't hitting shit, brother. We'll call that a lucky one time. Oh my god, where the fuck y'all at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Why?
Think. What, you still left?
I don't have enough money.
Yeah, nigga, all the you have a lot of money. Might as well go. Oh, come
Man.
Fuck. Hey, you're gonna push me. I know you're gonna push me. Go ahead and do it. Two below me. They just don't get this shit. Yep, they just
Like that. Like that. Stop nothing. Can't stop shit.
fucking superior. Same fucking thing from always.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, you're gonna have a word with your son.
About what?
About tripling my costs on settling this blowout.
Let's have yours, Your Honor.
Yeah, fine.
Where are you, Monty?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through another day here, Tommy, all right? Now, your boy quit, and I'm not having him back.
Yes, sir. I understand that. I appreciate you giving the opportunity.
Great. Well, it only cost me $3 million.
Who's this?
Well, hi, Cammy.
Tommy, we're in the hospital, so he's gonna have to call you back. Actually, you know what? I'll call you back. And if you need something, then you call my cell, not his.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. I understand. Sorry. I'll talk to y'all later. Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, you're gonna have a word with your son.
About what?
About tripling...
Your son lives with one of the victim's wife.
Yeah, I did.
What are the odds that on his first day, he just happens to be assigned by you to that workover crew, and on that first day, a pump jack explodes and kills the husband of the woman he now lives
Hang on a second. What are you trying to say?
I'm not done. It turns out that this worm is 2 months from a petroleum engineering degree with a minor in geology. Couple this with the fact that pump jacks are so stable a means of extracting oil, they go unmonitored for years. In fact, pump jacks are so reliable, it would likely take a petroleum engineer to get one to blow.
Welcome to the oil business. And let me tell you something. That explosion was an accident, and you fucking know it. And if you come after my son to heal your little bruised ego, next time it won't be. All right?
That a threat?
Yeah, it's a fucking threat.
Your son lives with one of the victim's wife.
Yeah.
We need friends.
For what purpose?
What do you mean for what purpose? To dig your tunnel, that's why. Who's talking to you?
Oh, comrades.
It's 50 degrees in there. We can't breathe without masks. We can't breathe with the masks. We need ventilation.
Fans will put dust in the air. The dust will go in your lungs.
I've been breathing dust in my lungs for 20 years.
Not this dust. I'm sorry. Your own good. No fans.
What's that up to?
50 degrees.
Hey! Hey, you! We need friends.
For what purpose?
What do you mean for what purpose? To dig your tunnel, that's why. Who's talking to you?
Oh, comrades.
It's 50 degrees in there. We can't breathe without masks. We can't breathe with the masks. We need ventilation.
Fans will put dust in the air. The dust will go in your lungs.
I've been breathing dust in my lungs for 20 years.
Not this dust. I'm sorry. Your own good. No fans.
What's that up to?
50 degrees.
We need friends.
It is done.
He took me here and I killed him. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck forever. I can't get home now. I'm gonna die here. Extremely. I kinda won. Whoa.
Mark, you look terrible.
Eve, is that you?
Yes, just not the me you know.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I did something horrible.
We know. The only logical reason for you to be stuck in this dimension would be if you injured or killed Angstrom Levy during your fight. We knew this long ago.
It just happened.
4 working time machines.
The world you come from, the world where you've been missing all these years. Not good.
We've already said too much. Any more, and we could disrupt the time stream. Mark, we're opening a portal that will send you home.
Oh, thanks. I don't know if I would have survived here.
You did, but you wouldn't like what you had become.
He took me here and I killed him. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck.
It is done.
He took me here and I killed him. I'm stuck here.
There was a flash flood in August of 1992, and in the aftermath, this African-American cowboy is out riding fence for one of the local ranchers, seeing what he's going to have to repair. And as he's riding along, his horse suddenly pitches up and its hooves slide right to the edge of this freshly cut 30-foot chasm. And when he leans out of the saddle and looks down into this cut, what he sees are bones of a gigantic size that he's never seen before. He had been on the buffalo hunting plains back in the 1870s, so he had seen buffalo butchering and bones what big animals look like, but these were giant bones. So
shots don't look that good. That has to be big or something, brother. I don't fucking know. Bet you won't pop that fucking head. Oh yeah, double snipes. Yeah, we're fucking dangerous here, buddy. He's so fucking bad. I hate him so fucking much. I bet he looks at his shit on the toilet paper. What? Run! Run, boys! I'm gonna check on the pizza. Damn fire alarm.
Whoa, I can't move.
Sorry.
I've been selling y'all the whole fucking year. How the fuck did he?
When the cream is near, the cream is feared. Oh my.
Bro, why is so many people right here in the courtyard? Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Shit, you can hear that, Bob?
I'm Jacob's. It's pizza.
Oh, I'm about to get off this fucking game.
It's okay, boys.
All y'all niggas sitting on the edge of fucking storm. Millie, it's hella people in court. Well, you see.
Into the thick of it. Yeah. Shoot like a bitch. just got taken out by another sniper that's not in the same fucking team as him.
I'm glad that came. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't care. You can let me do it here, nigga. Actually, another gunman coming. That's crazy. The only time you can get your damn jobs when niggas choose not to fucking go through that shit.
I just stick my big ball in that nigga's ass. Nah, there's one more in there. He just ran in there.
Fucking good. Oh my god, fucking good.
They're right there.
Like, what the fuck?
It's okay.
No fucking audio behind me, no shit. I just fucking died. Ain't fucking do it. I'm getting off the fucking game. Actually, I ain't even finna leave. I'm just finna roll me a blunt, cause this shit finna stress me the fuck out.
Yep, on the blunt's always a good fix. TT, why your balls on my power button, brother? You better not get aroused and take me out the browser.
Should I be right back?
Ed will sometimes be sitting down there and just fucking like kick his leg, fucking turn off the power switch. I'm like, thanks, brother. You getting a nod, Millie?
Right.
What'd you say?
Brought a smoke too?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we used to hang outside a lot. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. It feels pretty good. Well, I tell you what, I've seen some terrible ideas in my day. Why don't you come home, Cooper?
Where would that be, Dad? Where's home for me?
It's the least I can do, and it'll be nice to have some company.
You might get more company than you want, honey. It's a big bullseye on this boy.
I know, and I put it there.
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
You remember what happened to them?
I've actually never seen the play.
They died, Beverly. After they destroyed their own families, they both committed suicide.
This is your room.
This is the only bed we've got. Other room has a crib in it. You might be skinny, but you ain't fitting in that.
I can't take your room.
I sleep most nights on the couch anyways. I'm gonna make you something to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, the one thing you're gonna do while you're here is eat.
Well, I tell you what, I've seen some terrible ideas.
Have you checked all these people's identification cards?
Why would we have done that? To see if there are any known Nazis. If so, they... But he'd have to be fast.
I'm your man.
No, you're not. You're too slow.
What?
You can't possibly reach the speed necessary to pull this off.
No, I can.
Listen, No, you listen. He's talking about blowing up my world too, and I'm not letting that happen.
It could be dangerous.
The bloody universe is at stake. Of course it's dangerous.
You have to hold that speed precisely. Got it?
Johnny, I'm back. Stop vibrating. Stop! Oh, God.
Did we save the world?
We did.
And all that rubbish about me being faster than Flash. You knew this was gonna happen. Good one, mate.
But he'd have to be fast.
I'm your man.
No, you're not. You're too slow.
What?
You can't possibly reach the speed necessary to pull this off.
Yeah, I can. Listen, No, you listen. He's talking about blowing up my world too, and I'm not.
Today we're cooking a $200 piece of zebra. At $200 a pound, I kept the seasoning simple with salt and pepper to really taste the flavor. Treated it just like a steak with a quick sear and butter base to medium rare. And this far surpassed my expectations. A really distinctive nutty flavor, similar to what you'd find in a high-quality pork or dry-aged steak, and super tender. Tibby's cheetah ancestors would be rolling in their graves knowing he didn't have to lift it. Today we're cooking a $200 piece of zebra. At $200 a pound, I kept the seasoning simple with salt and pepper to really taste the flavor. Treated it just like a steak with a quick sear and butter base to medium rare. And this far surpassed my expectations.
He says it tasted
really
like
distinctive
pork.
nutty flavor, similar to what you'd find in a high-quality pork or dry-aged steak, and super tender. Tibby's cheetah ancestors would be rolling in their graves knowing he didn't have to lift a finger. Today we're cooking a $200 piece of zebra. At $200 a pound, I kept the seasoning simple with salt and pepper to really taste the flavor. Treated it just like a steak with a quick sear and butter base to medium rare. And this far surpassed my expectations. A really distinctive nutty flavor, similar to what you'd find in a high-quality pork or dry-aged steak, and super tender. Tibby's cheetah ancestors would be rolling in their graves knowing he didn't have to lift a finger. Today we're cooking a $200 piece of zebra. At $200 a pound, I kept the seasoning simple with salt and pepper to really taste the flavor. Treated it just like a steak with a quick sear and butter base to medium rare. And this far surpassed my expectations. A really distinctive nutty flavor, similar to what you'd find in a high-quality pork or dry-aged steak, and super tender. Tibby's cheetah ancestors would be rolling in their graves knowing he didn't have to lift a finger. Today we're cooking a $200 piece
somebody
of
tell that
zebra.
asshole
At
his
$200
cat's
a
not
pound,
related
I
to
kept
a
the
cheetah.
seasoning simple with salt and pepper to really taste the flavor. Treated it just like a steak with a quick sear and butter base to medium rare. And this far surpassed my expectations. A really distinctive nutty flavor, similar to what you'd find in a high-quality pork or dry-aged steak, and super tender. Tibby's cheetah ancestors would be rolling in their graves knowing he didn't have to lift a finger. Today we're cooking a $200 piece of zebra. At $200 a pound, I kept the seasoning simple with salt and pepper to really taste the flavor. Treated it just like a steak with a quick sear and butter base to medium rare.
I'm talking to you.
What?
Wanted to check up on you.
No, I'm not good.
Chill out.
That's all you got is you sit there on your damn throne. I got shot. And my friend, who's the most amazing person I ever known, died because of you. And for what? Nothing. Nothing but some bullshit beef that means nothing. And that night, stopped playing on auto repeat in my head. And every time I move my arm, which is often because I'm a gesticulator, it killed. Further remind me of that night thanks to you, so don't tell me to chill out.
You must be in the anger stage.
You guys call yourself the Santos, the Saints, and yet you hurt people, so what's the point of you, really?
You coming at me, but I didn't start this war.
I said the complicit one.
You like history?
World or American?
Free Ridge. Doesn't get more American than that. Back in the day, the pinches prophets terrorized Free Ridge. Didn't matter who you were. Paletero trying to make a living. Viejita coming home from church. You were a target. They went to the cops, but you know how that goes. Till finally little Ricky said, no mas. This neighborhood is his familia, and you don't mess with family. He started the Santos to protect the hood.
So then you had two groups terrorizing the neighborhood.
The Santos are a family.
You know, what do you know about family? You threw your own brother out.
I said it's complicated. I'm talking to you.
What?
Wanted to check up on you.
No, I'm not good.
Chill out.
That's all you got is you sit.
Well, if it ain't the Brunk Buster.
Congratulations. That was beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Six has got you hauling horses?
Yeah, Boyd was a little short-handed, so they sent me down here to help.
Well, Jimmy, I guess you must have learned quite a bit if they sent you to help here.
Hey, you were right about everything. It's just you and a horse, that's all there is. This old-timer down there told me that cowboying's an art without an audience, but pretty big audience out there.
Oh, shit, Jimmy, this ain't cowboying. This is just showing off.
Did I ever tell you about what happened to me in college? One of my teammates was racist, and he hit me in the mouth with a payphone receiver. One time we were smoking weed in the room. I saw hitting the joint, and he looked at me. He said, "Rampage, you got some."
All I ever wanted.
You have.
Oh, it's a pretty first throw. So guys, I'm just gonna let it sink down to the bottom. Look at the way it just opens up and sinks.
When driving, this cop saw this Corvette driving strange and decided to pull him over. And instead of waiting for the cop to give him a ticket, he drives off, but stops only after going a few feet, as he actually ends up dropping off his friend, as he didn't want to be a part of any of this. And right when he gets out is when the Corvette owner speeds away from the police, and at first they lose sight of him, but after driving for a few seconds, one officer was actually chasing him, but he ends up taking this turn super fast, escaping the cops once again. When driving, this cop saw this Corvette driving strange and decided
Boosie made a comment and said that he don't like the way niggas is riding Kendrick Lamar pause and turning on Drake after Drake did a lot of features for artists and helped their careers out. And the artists that he helped their career out, they're now kind of sided with Kendrick Lamar. If you help my career out or you help me get to another plateau, or you're my friend, and you're in a battle with somebody else, then I'm not gonna go with the other person. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, hey, Kendrick got the wave, I'm gonna run with Kendrick. If you like the song and Drake's your man, or he helped you out, it's okay, not. Don't let her go to the bathroom.
Why would you care if she... Hello? What are you doing?
I got some bad news. Damage to your husband's lungs is permanent. Kidney damage is reversible. Right therapy should regain full neurological function. You should be fine.
You didn't want me to go to the bathroom because you wanted to tell me my husband is going to be fine.
I didn't have a problem with you going to the bathroom. I just didn't want you to wash your hands. I did learn a fair amount about the ancient Egyptians. For example, they discovered that stannous chloride, if it's mixed with gold, turns bright purple. Now, either your fingers actually are worth their weight in gold, or you've been sprinkling your husband's cereal with gold sodium thiamylate. It's an arthritis remedy. It's rarely used here in the U.S., but it's still popular in Mexico. I give you props. Never heard of anyone using gold before.
It's ridiculous.
And the mental toxicity with gold was off the chart.
Why would I?
They were trying to kill him. Don't let her go to the bathroom.
Why would you care if she... Hello?
Not taking any more orders.
I'm here to pick up a 27 for Lord Bridger.
He ordered them 15 years ago.
Who's getting this? Millie's getting the stick.
You know, I couldn't help but notice that they're all one piece. I didn't know people made them like that anymore.
Go ahead and take them.
You sure?
You're gonna need them more than that killer did.
Well, I appreciate it.
Got you some clappers?
Yeah, makes them out of one piece of steel. I hadn't seen that in 30 years.
Yes, sir. When he's gone, we're all out of legends, with nobody trying to be the next one.
You know, in 30 years from now, nobody's gonna be doing this. All this country you see will be wind farms and solar farms, and we'll be getting our beef from Brazil after they burn off the rainforest. Walker, go on and play us a sad song.
Not taking any more orders.
I'm here to pick up a 27 for Lord Bridger.
He ordered them 15 years ago.
You know, I couldn't help but notice that they're all one piece. I didn't know people made them like that anymore.
Go ahead and take them.
You sure?
You're gonna need them more than that killer did.
Well, I appreciate it.
Got you some clappers?
Yeah, makes them out of one piece of steel. I hadn't seen that in 30 years.
Yes, sir. When he's gone, we're all out of legends, with nobody trying to be the next one.
You know, in 30 years from now, nobody's gonna be doing this. All this country you see will be wind farms and solar farms, and we'll be getting our beef from Brazil after they burn off the rainforest. Walker, go on and play us a sad song.
Not taking any more orders.
I'm here to pick up a 27 for Lord Bridger.
He ordered them 15 years ago.
You know, I couldn't help but notice that they're all one piece. I didn't know people made them like that anymore.
Go ahead and take them.
You sure?
You're gonna need them more than that killer did.
Well, I appreciate it.
Got you some clappers?
Yeah, makes them out of one piece of steel. I hadn't seen that in 30 years.
Yes, sir. When he's gone,
We're all out of legends. Nobody trying to be the next one.
No, that's the best.
You know, in 30 years from now,
fucking
nobody's
location
gonna be doing
for
this.
cluster
All this
strike,
country
bro.
you see will be wind farms and solar farms, and we'll be getting our beef from Brazil after they burn off the rainforest. Walker, go on and play us a sad song.
Not taking any more orders.
I'm here to pick up a 27 for Lord
I
Bridger.
don't know if I killed myself here or someone shot me. I'm pretty sure someone shot me. But I stepped
He
down
uttered
and
him
you
15 years ago.
You know, I couldn't help but notice that they're all one piece. I didn't know people made them like that anymore.
Go ahead and take him.
You sure?
You're gonna need them more than that Taylor did.
Well, I appreciate it.
Got you some clappers?
Yeah, makes them out of one piece of steel. I hadn't seen that in 30 years.
Yes, sir. When he's gone, we're all out of legends. Nobody trying to be the next one.
You know, in 30 years from now, nobody's gonna be doing this. All this country you see will be wind farms and solar farms, and we'll be getting our beef from Brazil after we burn off the rainforest. Walker, go on and play us a sad song.
Not taking any more orders.
I'm here to pick up a 27 for Lord Bridger.
He uttered him 15 years ago.
You know, I couldn't help but notice that they're all one piece. I didn't know people made them like that anymore.
Go ahead and take him.
You sure?
You're gonna need them more than that Taylor did.
Well, I appreciate it.
Got you some clappers?
Yeah, makes them out of one piece.
Ranking every Viltrumite by their total number of children. At number 6, we have Omni-Man, who ended up with 2 children from 2 different wives. Mark or Invincible, who he had with Debbie, and Oliver, who he had with Andressa on Thraxa. The next 4 on the list also have a total of 2 children, starting with Lucan, who only took a single wife on Earth and had a son and daughter with another on the way. At number 5, we have Thula, who settled down with a single partner as well, and has 2 children, an older sister and a younger brother. At number 4, we have Anissa, who had a son with Mark before meeting Scott and having another daughter with him. At number 3, we have Invincible himself, who has a daughter Tara with his wife Adam Eve, and eventually finds out he has a son, Marky, with Anissa. At number 2, we have the infamous General Krieg, who took on 10 different wives and a total of 11 children. And finally, at number 1, the Viltrumite with the most amount of children is Grand Regent Thrag, with every female Thraxan as his mate, and created thousands of half-Viltrumite children. Ranking every Viltrumite by their total number of children. At number 6, we have Omni-Man, who ended up with 2 children from 2 different wives. Mark or Invincible, who he had with Debbie, and Oliver, who he had with Andressa on Thraxa. The next 4 on the list also have a total of 2 children, starting with Lucan, who only took a single wife on Earth and had a son and daughter with another on the way. At number 5, we have Thula, who settled down with a single partner as well, and has 2 children, an older sister and a younger brother. At number 4, we have Anissa, who had a son with Mark before meeting Scott and having another daughter with him. At number 3, we have Invincible himself, who has a daughter Tara with his wife Adam Eve, and eventually finds out he has a son, Marky, with Anissa. At number 2, we have the infamous General Krieg, who took on 10 different wives and a total of 11 children. And finally, at number 1, the Viltrumite with the most amount of children is Grand Regent Thrag, with every female Thraxan as his mate, and created thousands of half-Viltrumite children. Ranking every Viltrumite by their total number of children. At number 6, we have Omni-Man, who ended up with 2 children from 2 different wives. Mark or Invincible, who he had with Debbie, and Oliver, who he had with Andressa on Thraxa. The next 4 on the list also have a total of 2 children, starting with Lucan, who only took a single wife on Earth and had a son and daughter with another on the way. At number 5, we have Thula, who settled down with a single partner as well, and has 2 children, an older sister and a younger brother. At number 4, we have Anissa, who had a son with Mark before meeting Scott and having another daughter with him. At number 3, we have Invincible himself, who has a daughter Tara with his wife Adam Eve, and eventually finds out he has a son, Marky, with Anissa. At number 2, we have the infamous General Krieg, who took on 10 different wives and a total of 11 children. And finally, at number 1, the Viltrumite with the most amount of children is Grand Regent Thrag, with every female Thraxan as his mate, and created thousands of half-Viltrumite children. Ranking every Viltrumite by their total number of children. At number 6, we have Omni-Man, who ended up with 2 children from 2 different wives. Mark or Invincible, who he had with Debbie, and...
What are you doing? Feet hurt.
So that's why I'm like fucking Omni-Man is like fucking way above him. Like,
Andre, you okay?
Like, I would say he's like low.
Get him, press the alarm!
I interfere with that, but he screams pretty good.
Give me a reason to turn your face into a cocktail.
I might curl up on the floor like your buddy.
Want to hear the punchline?
you know. And I'll be honest,
Want to get some justice before we take him down?
I recommend he
debatable
uses
his
his rod on.
durability is better than theirs because he can survive.
This
on the
fella likes
surface
to
of
beat
the
up
sun for a
officers?
couple of minutes.
Yes.
So it's just
One that
like
I think
most
will
of their
give you a
energy blast
clear
that they're putting out key-wise isn't
minimum freedom.
like
If you make trouble,
better than the surface of the sun.
your minimum freedom
Like
will
this
get
sub-level
smaller.
fucking Vegeta and Nappa and shit. It's not like they're
So small
blowing the planet. Like they.
that it becomes
So like technically, yes, did it have the power at the
Wilson.
time to blow the planet? Yes. 'Cause,
Give
like,
Mr.
first
Thomas
form
a full
Frieza can
cavity
blow the
inspection.
fucking planet with his usual Death Star finger. But like fucking.
Feet hurt.
Speaking wise, they're not just throwing a tax
Hands
around,
on your
they're
head.
blowing up
Now.
the planet.
Andre, you okay? You didn't press the alarm.
I interfere with
Because
that, but it screams
like,
pretty
so
good.
it's not
Give me a reason
like,
to turn your
so
face
it's-
into a cocktail.
So,
I might curl up on the floor like your buddy.
Want to hear the punchline?
like, depends on what
Give
they're
him
doing.
braces.
So a certain
Wanna
amount
get
of
some
energy
justice
that they
before we
can
take him down?
control, they
I
can
recommend he
control
uses his
and
rod on.
shit. But like they're putting out their max.
This
energy
fella
now.
likes
It's
to
not
beat
like
up
that. It's
officers?
Like, like a Gatling gun
Yes.
or fucking
One that I
whatever.
think will give you a
And
clear
they may be able to fucking like maybe
minimum
steer it away.
freedom. If you make
Like
trouble,
when Goku also was hitting Cell.
your
with
minimum
that
freedom
Kami
will
Kami
get
Kami. They're like, yeah, that's
smaller.
gonna fucking blow up the Earth, bro. And you gotta like curve it
So
up.
small
So,
that
and
it
then same thing
becomes
with Vegeta's Gatling gun at some point, too, was
microscopic.
doing that.
Wilson.
Like,
Give Mr.
But,
Thomas
like-
a full cavity inspection.
so I feel like put Omni-Man like maybe around there. Give or
Feet
take.
hurt.
Like, well, because he doesn't have energy blast, so it's not like he
Hands
can
on
really
your
do
head.
that shit.
Now.
But his durability
Andre,
is
you okay?
fucking
You didn't press the alarm.
I interfere with that, but he screams pretty good.
Give me a reason to
Well,
turn
I
your
think
face
he'd
into
be
a
able to
cocktail.
fucking
I might curl up on the floor like your
fuck him
buddy.
up. And not to
Wanna hear the
mention, he's
punchline?
able to fly to the surface
Give
of
him
the black
braces.
hole.
Want to get some justice before we take him down?
I recommend he uses his rod on.
In space, they can't, so if they want to blow up
This
the
a
world,
fella likes to beat up officers?
go ahead.
Yes.
I'll be standing there
One
ready
that
to
I
whip your
think
ass.
will give you a clear picture.
So
Minimum
until like I feel like they
freedom.
get to like that.
If you make trouble,
Frieza saga, maybe it's like
your
Super
minimum
Saiyan 1
freedom
type
will
shit,
get
that's why I think they're
smaller.
Probably really stomping them out. Because even at the
So
Saiyan saga, I'd say
that it
it's still-
becomes microscopic.
Yeah.
Wilson,
No.
give Mr. Thomas
I
a
would see
full cavity
Nappa
inspection.
Vegeta first Saiyan. Yeah, I think he would be good. Personally.
What are you doing?
Be a good fight. Though.
Feet hurt.
Definitely Nappa.
Hands on your head. Now. Andre, you okay?
Ranking every
You are under
Like
arrest
PLA and
for
Naruto
conspiring with a
fucking
federal prosecutor.
You're making a
knocked down
mistake, Malik.
motherfucker.
What do you think the judge is going to say when he finds out you arrested your opposing counsel?
And
He's going to
honestly,
say guilty as
Naruto
charged.
knocked
Because I'm not just going to
Omni-Man
disbar you.
around as
I'm
well.
putting you away.
I'm going to call my lawyer.
For sure, brother. I would like to see Kid Naruto fight.
Officer Haskins has butterfingers.
I
Let's see
would-
down there. We'll try to reach out
like
to your
that
lawyer
would
on
be
the
the
way.
funniest
You hungry,
fucking
Harvey?
fight.
Since you're
'Cause
asking,
he-
I'll have
his
2
ego
eggs,
would
a
go
coffee, and
crazy.
decide
I
to
don't know if
kiss
you've
my
seen him, like,
ass.
Swagger, huh? You're not fooling anyone because I know exactly how screwed
But,
you
like, he'll
are.
just,
What
like,
I
get
know
pissed
is,
off
I
at
asked for my
stupid shit when
attorney,
someone
you
makes
smashed
a
my phone,
comment
which
on
means I could tell you I killed Kennedy
throwing
and it wouldn't be
trash at a
admissible.
stage
Well, if you
show
want to
or
talk to me,
something.
maybe Sean will. Oh, we picked him up right after you.
Concocted this
And,
little
like, so
prisoner's
I feel
dilemma
like
to
him
get us
getting his
to
ass
cave.
beat by
Well,
a
think
kid
that's going
as
to break
well.
us? Wasting your time.
I think Sean Cahill has one chance to save his career, and all he has to do.
It's 28:30.
Defect. Dump it.
I think I'll pass. Solve it.
Alright, hold up.
Next time.
Yeah. Go! Gates clear!
You were 4 of the toughest runners I ever caught. We decided to use fugitive, help catch a
To
fugitive.
agree to do this, you'll be permanently transferred to Maybell Minimum Security Prison, much nicer than your current accommodations. We catch Tillman. You get time shaved off your bits. Any one of you tries to escape, you'll all get sent back to where we found you, sentences doubled. This offer expires in 5 seconds. Who's in?
Oh, look,
It's 28:30.
let me take one.
Meet Wedo 10K, the rapper that unalived 5 people. 2 of them were elderly couples who he mistaken to be his ops grandparents.
Wedo 10K grew up in the suburbs, wanted a gangbang. I mean, he was bout it. I think he got like 5. Oh, he was beefing with another rapper named Cash Out Ace. He pulled up to the music video shoot, Ace in the head, knocked the chunk out of his the video camera kid. Another time they tried to catch Cash Out Ace. They thought they were following him to his house. They Up the car, they ended up an elderly couple that was like in their 60s. They thought it was Ace's grandparents, so they were celebrating. Turned out to just be a random couple. A different gang was sliding in their neighborhood. Wedo allegedly they crashed the car. Wedo gets out. The driver and the kid in the back. The driver runs away. The kid in the back, they were stuck in the back seat. Wedo allegedly ran out, finished them. Yeah, he was with the. Now he's got multiple life sentences. He's gone.
Meet Wedo 10K.
Bobby still on the bit. Jay, you still on the bit?
Hey, dumbass! Lunchtime!
Utah loves their hammer. Guy, here early, here late. You know what? They don't ask you to work extra. They don't pay you for it, right? Because of you, we're getting less overtime.
Kick his ass, Lance. Maybe he'd understand that.
Wise up, window liquor.
Bobby?
The PB&J's.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said you still on here?
Yeah.
Where everybody at?
Nah, eating their own dinner.
You don't want me for an enemy, man.
I don't know. Tell him what the fuck he just said.
My short. I said my short.
Here are the top 4 broken shadows in Jinwoo's army currently in the anime. Number 4, Tank. The king of the Ice Bears was encountered during the Red Gate incident. It is at the level of a high B rank hunter. Number 3, Iron, formerly known as Kim Chul when he was human, was an A rank hunter before being turned into a shadow, also obtained during the Red Gate incident. Number 2, Kiba. The newest addition to Jinwoo's army, he almost defeated an entire strike squad if it weren't for Jinwoo. Number 1, Igris the Blood Red. The oldest and still the strongest shadow in Jinwoo's army, possesses incredible power, estimated to be at the level of a low S rank.
$3.86. News and maintenance work at both Valero and Tesoro refineries scheduled for May.
It did.
Years of a summer gasoline shortage.
Yeah, ask them why they're doing maintenance in May, Kate.
OPEC meets next week to discuss an increase in production.
They're not. They're going to cut production, honey. They're going to take
What a
oil to
nigga told you
100.
that.
Who the hell's your shitty source anyway? What in the hell? Quite a mess.
You ain't seen the mess yet. FAA says you reported this plane stolen.
Yeah, 6 weeks ago.
You didn't feel like you needed to report that to me?
Well, if you were the fucking airplane police, I would have, Walt. What's all this?
One of 75 regions. You should have called me the second that plane went missing.
Maybe. Where's the pilot?
Cooking in the pit. You reported stolen to your insurance company.
Trucks and excavators and all kinds of shit go missing every day. And a couple of months later, they find their way back. If I reported everything that was stolen around here, the whole fucking Permian Basin would be a crime scene.
I'm saying that our boy here has some skills. He's been trained and trained well. Like right there. That. He sliced that cable off his ankle before it went tossed.
You
don't just do that. That has to be practiced, learned.
And then there's the knife.
What about it?
You know many knives that get cut by blades?
Not many.
No, not many.
You haven't lost your touch! You haven't lost your touch! Your touch! You haven't lost your touch, bro!
Yo, we gonna drink together?
I'm saying that our boy here has some skills. He's been trained and trained well. Like right there. That. He sliced that cable off his ankle before it went tossed. You don't just do that. That has to be practiced.
I mean, you know, what gets Batman is
What about it?
Many knives that get cut by blades.
Not many.
And it's all out there running amok, trained assassins because he has daddy.
You haven't lost your touch!
Which one of these assholes is the boss of you? Which one of these motherfuckers?
The big guy with the beard.
I'm gonna give you one last chance. You leave now, or you never leave. I'll bury you where you fucking stand.
Let me guess. This is your field.
You're gonna burn it?
Me on TikTok.
That's your plan?
Might burn you with it.
Why would you do that?
We weren't bothering anyone. Just having some fun.
This field's mine. This is my home. If I did this to your home, what would you do?
Well, I'd kill you.
That's right. The man said if you didn't leave, we'd bury you here. And you didn't leave.
Fine, we'll leave.
No, it's too late for that.
I said we'll leave.
I don't want you to leave.
I want you to dig.
Which one of these assholes is the boss of you? Which one of these motherfuckers?
Big guy with beard.
I'm gonna give you one last chance. You leave now, or you never leave.
Don't let me
She just kept looking back, looking back, walking, just like she kept asking us to follow her. I had to see where she was taking me.
Oh,
brother, I fucking watched 3 seconds.
We
to the
saw
dog.
her, and she darted into the woods. And then she slowly begins to approach. Someone had dumped her.
Oh my God.
Dogs will communicate if you're listening. And I think she rolled over and showed her belly in a way to say, I have puppies. I need you to help me.
She's got milk. I'm gonna have to feed her. She's gonna have to have puppies somewhere.
All I had was an old bucket of treats, but I had something is about to happen. And then she turned right over, and as you can see, the puppies were just a few feet off this gravel road, right there in the ditch that was about to fill up with water. They would have been washed away. Their eyes were closed. You know, they were only about 7 days old. You put them in a box. They're doing great.
You're so real.
She's doing.
We do. Me getting in my feelings, then remembering who I am. So getting you in your feelings, yo.
Shit, bro.
Especially that.
When we use that one. We're using it now.
In Solo Leveling, after Sung Jin-woo extracted the shadow of Min Byung-gu from his corpse, the scene before them left everyone horrified. Choi, unable to hide his shock, asked if Jin-woo could truly harness the power of the dead. Beside him, Dong-wook added in disbelief, he's no ordinary summoner. Meanwhile, Min Byung-gu's shadow stepped forward, approaching the unconscious Cha Ha-in. Without waiting for an order from Jin-woo, he raised his hands and began chanting a healing spell over her. Baek Yoon-ho watched in stunned disbelief. Is Byung-gu healing her? He muttered, unable to believe his eyes. At that moment, Jin-woo could tell that Byung-gu had been a kind person. I didn't even command him, yet he started, healing Cha on his own. His gaze softened as he added, I can tell he had a warm heart. Baek clenched his teeth, his fists tightening. Closing his eyes, he forced himself to say, that thing is no longer Byung-gu. Jin-woo looked at Baek and agreed. You're right. The cameraman on the side was speechless. He now understood why Sung Jin-woo had made him turn off the camera. Choi, with a piercing gaze, noted that the longer the battle raged on, the more Sung Jin-woo became powerful. That's a terrifying ability, he added. Baek, still holding on to Jin-woo's shoulder, said that Jin-woo would probably take on more battles from now on, and that Byung-gu's ability would come in handy. But Baek murmured he hated violence. So please don't make him fight on the battlefield again. Jin-woo swiped away Baek's hand. That's the second time you've grabbed my shoulder, Mr. Baek, he informed him. Then, noting the difference, he added, but this time, you're not giving an order, you're making a heartfelt request. As Jin-woo walked toward Byung-gu, he said, I also agree with what you said. Jin-woo stepped closer to the shadow and used terminate extraction. As Byung-gu's shadow began to disappear, it glanced at Baek, both smiled at each, other as a sign of goodbye before. Byung-gu's shadow completely vanished in front of the hunters. The scene fell silent. Baek, his voice barely audible, said, thank you. Setting the stage for part 33. In Solo Leveling, after Sung Jin-woo extracted the shadow of Min Byung-gu from his corpse, the scene before them left everyone horrified. Choi, unable to hide his shock, asked if Jin-woo could truly harness the power of the dead. Beside him, Dong-wook added in disbelief, he's no ordinary summoner. Meanwhile, Min Byung-gu's shadow stepped forward, approaching the unconscious Cha Ha-in. Without waiting for an order from Jin-woo, he raised his hands and began chanting a healing spell over her. Baek Yoon-ho watched in stunned disbelief. Is Byung-gu healing her? He muttered, unable to believe his eyes. At that moment, Jin-woo could tell that Byung-gu had been a kind person. I didn't even command him, yet he started, healing Cha on his own. His gaze softened as he added, I can tell he had a warm heart. Baek clenched his teeth, his fists tightening. Closing his eyes, he forced himself to say, "That thing is no longer Byung-gu." Jinwoo looked at Beck and agreed. "You're right." The cameraman on the side was speechless. He now understood why Sung Jinwoo had made him turn off the camera. Choi, with a piercing gaze, noted that the longer the battle raged on, the more Sung Jinwoo became powerful. That's a terrifying...
These are Raptuses versus Responses Part 4.
What's the experience getting a tattoo in prison?
I always had a full box. I had a good reputation in prison. I had a TV. And at OSP, people who have a TV, everybody wants to be your celly. It was pretty easy for me to move in tattoo artists and have them live with me, tattoo me, and I just feed them. And
Big hold up. I got 0 kills. This shit is not.
God damn. That's what you like to see, though.
Watch TV, and it was pretty much just square. I got a lot of free tattoos. It was an old school penitentiary with the bars on the door, like total Shawshank Redemption style. It wasn't one of these new facilities. It's an old school place in Oregon. So we would take a popsicle stick with a piece of a broken mirror or a broken CD on it, and you would have to sit there with that thing outside of the bars, looking both ways down the tier to watch for the cop in case they were walking, holding their keys so that you couldn't hear them, so that you didn't end up getting busted. Because then you're both going to the hole, your tattoo's gonna be half finished, it's just trash.
What's the experience getting a tattoo in prison?
I always had a full box. I had a good reputation in prison. I had a TV, and at OSP, people who have a TV, everybody wants to be your celly. It was pretty easy for me to move in tattoo artists and have them live with me, tattoo me, and I just feed them, and we'd watch TV, and it was pretty much just square. I got a lot of free tattoos. It was an old school penitentiary with the bars on the door, like total Shawshank Redemption style. It wasn't one of these new facilities. It's an old school place in Oregon. So we would take a popsicle stick with a piece of a broken mirror or a broken CD on it, and you would have to...
The one thing that may be helping him out is the boar, wild boar population.
Damn, I should have got it self-revive.
Nice easy pickings. But that's us in the last, like, what, like 20, 30 years probably? Like wild boar being real bad in Florida or some shit.
This is like a road trip.
It is a road trip. That's what they mean when they say road trip, what we're doing right now.
We should play one of those games where every time you see an out-of-state license plate, you get a point. And when you see a car with only one headlight working, you get 5 points.
How do we know they only got one headlight? It's daytime. Nobody's got the fucking headlights.
What happened to your inability to say no to me, you stick in the motherfucking mud?
I can't do this for 4 hours. We gotta take a little detour.
I'm gonna get to see you work. That's so hot. You gonna yell at anybody?
Yeah, probably.
Sweetheart, you gotta stay in the truck.
Stay here.
There's cranes and excavators, front-end loaders moving shit everywhere. You gotta have a hard hat, steel-toed boots.
You're bringing that hard hat home. This is like a road trip.
It is a road trip. That's what they mean when they...
Who's gonna ride him?
You are.
Do you know this guy?
Nah, I don't know. John, not now, not now. Hey, man, there's this cop scoping for you. Check it out.
Right over there.
Split, man, just go.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I think I saw that kid you were looking... Hey!
Oh shit.
Do you know this guy?
In solo leveling, as the match begins, Goto Ryuji attacks Sung Jinwoo with lightning speed, closing the distance in the blink of an eye. Yet his strike misses. Goto mutters to himself, "You're telling me you're a mage class? What a funny joke." astonished by Jinwoo's silence.
NBA YoungBoy's barber on how YB would pay him just so he can hang out with him. At first I was like, bro, this guy's a weirdo. Like, dude, what the hell? But the money's good, so I'm gonna still keep going. And then slowly we just grew a big relationship with each other. But we became close, me and YoungBoy. And it became times where like I would drive to his spot and I'll cut his hair and he'll ask me like, what are you doing the rest of the day? And I'll tell him like, bro, I got a couple appointments at the shop. He'll straight up be like, man, how many appointments you got? How much you charge? If I pay you for all of their haircuts, you want to just chill and play Madden all day? I was like, hell yeah, bro. Me and him will hang out for like 5 hours just playing video games, and like he'll have a chef make me food. At one point he asked me to be his assistant, and I was like, all right, bro, that's kind of all right, I don't know about all that, but NBA YoungBoy's barber on how YB would pay him just so he can hang out with him. At first I was like, bro, this guy's a weirdo. Like, dude, what the?
I need to serve.
This is not a normal candy shop. This is edible land. I want to check it out because I haven't been in there yet. I see it the other day and I'm interested. Oh my god, this is literally edible heaven.
Can't catch a nigga right now.
Golden brownie, yeah? Damn.
Look at this. Bro. Oh my god, I'm definitely getting some of these. Might even have these for another short. Same with these are crazy.
These are all gummies, that's crazy.
Yo, what should be going
on? Worst 14 hours of my life, and I'm still in that situation. I don't know what.
Yeah, where you want to go though?
It was not okay.
This is not a normal candy shop. This is edible land. I want to check it out because I haven't been in there yet.
The difference between a million and a billion, because I think in America we just kind of like, we don't even think about it. You know,
Right.
you just hear it and you're like, billion. Oh, he must be a billionaire. You know, I'm sure someone, Joe Rogan dude's got to be a fucking billionaire, dude. Here's the difference that people don't realize: a million seconds is how many days? Would you guess? A million seconds.
I've done this before and I always forget it.
Do you know?
A million
Guess?
seconds.
A million seconds.
30 days.
That's a great guess. Okay.
Is it?
It's 11 days. That's good. Most people are fucking way off. So it's 11 days.
Just
a million.
took a chance.
Yeah, that's good. A million seconds is 11 days. How many days is a billion seconds?
How many?
31 years.
Jesus.
The difference between a million and a billion, because I think
Where's the kryptonite? Don't worry, we got it. I want it. You're not very trusting. Not when it comes to that, Mr. Wayne. I'll get it to you within 24 hours. Where? I'll find you.
I can't believe he peeked under your mask. That is so not cool.
It's Superman's way of saying he knows how to find me if he wants to. I'd like to even that playing field.
What you looking at?
Metropolis. This particular satellite picks up objects moving faster than sound. Usually they indicate jet craft, but in Metropolis, almost all of them come from Superman. Here's his pattern for the last 48 hours. The Daily Planet.
That's where Lois Lane works. I heard he likes her, but not that much.
That's not the only place he frequents. And they call me a split personality. Mr. Wayne. You really are the world's greatest detective. Here it is.
Who I'm
like you
talking
asked.
to.
It's sealed in lead. You can take a peek if you want, but I wouldn't advise opening it. I'll take your word.
Talking about a grown-ass
I think
woman.
you're the trusting kind.
I thought you gave it to Superman.
It was a fake. I decided to hang on to the real thing in case of that. Where's the kryptonite? Don't worry, we got it.
Oh shit.
I want it. You're not very trusting.
It's time for even more derpy cards.
Or should I keep it sealed?
We got Pokonauts 151, just super fun to open. I wish you good polls and better derpy vibes, which is cool. We had really derpy vibes last time, so dysfunctional pass holder. Thanks for these, and thanks to Chef Ken who gifted these to me at Hawaii PomCom. We got Doo. Slow Dude with the hairy shell. Where was that?
I can't even just go like this.
You a dark skin or a light skin?
Zubat. Okay, that's kind of normal, right?
Snormax.
That.
Did you know they've been having sex?
I mean, I assumed. Look at this kid. If they ever break up, I might try to f them.
Well, today's your lucky day then.
They broke up? Why?
Well, because he turned out to be exactly what we thought he was.
How's she taking it?
Like a 17-year-old who hasn't heard no since she was 8.
Poor thing. Where's Ainsley?
At the house.
With a bunch of petroleum engineers so hopped up on Cialis they get a hard-on when their phone vibrates.
Nah, they gonna want to
As
see
soon as I
you
hear
though.
more
You
about
gotta see
Cooper, I'll
what's your
call you
name.
back, okay?
Tommy, I am not done with you.
You know one of the great joys of being divorced is I don't have to
What is
listen
it?
to this shit. Enjoy the beat, don't get syphilis.
That's always sound advice.
Yeah, words to live by. Did you know they've been having
So as America continues to elect and protect child predators, Madagascar just passed a law that they can be castrated either surgically or chemically. For any of you who don't know what castration is, that's where they take your balls, bro. And you know what? That seems fair to me. Little kid, we take your shit. Surgical castration will be mandatory for any perpetrators with victims under the age of 10. And chemical or surgical castration can be used on anybody with victims from the age of 10 to 13 years old. And civil rights groups are already up in arms about this, saying it's not fair to the predators because, you know, the predators' rights are definitely more important than the children's. And in response, Madagascar said that they are a sovereign country which reserves the right to modify its laws in relation to circumstances and the general interest of the people. And the current penal code has not been enough to curb the perpetrators of these offenses.
Jeremiah.
How refreshing! What do you guys think? Has Madagascar gone too far?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is John.
I'm Ava.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hey, a quick question, Ava.
How you say that,
would you
though? Why you
like
say
to
that,
meet the
though?
man of your dreams? Look, let me explain to you what's going on, all right? There's a logging company that's going to tear down this whole forest, everything. And the only thing that can stop it is if I can get two Pacific Western bears together.
Look, no offense, but I don't talk to bear pimps.
Hey, wait a minute. Come on, at least let me call him over so you can meet him, please.
Hey, Johnny! Hey, there you are. Come on, man. I thought we were gonna go work out. Jeez.
What do you think of Archie? Cute, huh?
Oh, don't make me eat you. You see, I need a real bear. Someone who can hunt and protect and provide for me.
Oh, okay. I can understand that.
Oh, and you know, I'm already involved with someone.
Really? You have a boyfriend or a bear friend?
Yeah.
Let's make a deal. Don't make any decisions for a month. I'm gonna go work with Archie. In a month's time, I'm gonna turn that bear into a bear that you will be proud to have little bear cubs with, okay?
Check it out! I flip for you!
Are you on the phone with your best friend?
This is a program that Shield developed to track hostile malware.
Damn, bro, get your ass away from my shit.
Read the file, maybe we can find out where
You're not on the phone with your best friend?
Can I help you guys with anything?
Oh, no, my fiance was just helping me with some honeymoon destinations.
Right. We're getting married. Congratulations. Where are you guys thinking about going?
New Jersey.
I have the exact same glasses.
Wow, you two are practically twins.
Yeah, I wish. Specimen. If you guys need anything,
It's not the
I've
one
been
that's
Aaron. Thank you.
You said 9 minutes. Come on.
Relax. Got it. You know?
Let's go. Being your tag team. 2 behind, 2 across, 2 coming straight at us. If they make us, I'll engage and hit the south escalator of the metro.
Shut up and put your arm around me. Laugh at something I said. Do it.
Negative on 6.
Give me a floor run. Negative on 3.
Negative on 2.
Snake the upper levels. Work down to me.
Listen, what? Public displays of affection make people very uncomfortable.
Yes, they do.
He's so uncomfortable.
boring me. Let's play,
Put you up in my ear. I can hear what
My luck's running as hard as me naughty bits. Our next group of friends is due to arrive, so it's time to bust you out. No cards for me, and looks like you can't call me a vet, Constantine. You'd lose. What? Your ratty soul ain't worth 2 bits.
Not 2 bits.
The house of mystery.
And since I'm including everything inside, it's like you can't call up bizarre.
I like the action.
My call. Freedom and
Yeah, so my grandma, her grandma. Grandma likes me. Well, I'm gonna get the notice. Well, let's really take.
Hey, puppy! Oh, they got
Outside.
another handgun.
Go down. Smoke. I got you.
Fuck. Too tight.
You're talking shit. Goofy. Except I don't touch the
But I'm in a Spanish lobby like fuck. I don't understand. None of y'all fucking.
On my soul, Bobby. You know, language, they speaking Spanish like a bitch over this bitch.
Yeah, over here confused.
I don't know what the fuck is you saying, brother.
Oh, brother, I need to go back and I need to start my game after someone chat.
You don't see that shit. Hold on, listen. Say it again, brother. You can't understand this, bro. That bitch stupid, bro. I don't know what the fuck he was rapping, so can't repeat that. Can't repeat that. Shut up. Hey, but you the punk up. No punto mean bitch, so you a bitch. Fucking shit. You want me to be working. But no, right back. Y'all don't want to go anywhere else? I already go up shit. Believe me. Go.
Oh, my pussy, brother. Don't touch me.
Get my boy cooking 101. I said that. I'll cook it too.
I'll be quicker than that, Jimmy. Push me, Jimmy. Push me, you motherfucker.
Huh?
Oh, I like him a lot.
No, she's with me.
Oh, yeah. Coming back.
She got too much kick in my soul. Ooh. You got aim, brother.
Hey, Jimmy!
Good. What is that dude? Smart.
Jimmy. I'm coming back. Single dime.
Oh, no.
And Jimmy can't escape.
Ooh. He took. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I gotta start. That bitch just hit hard. That's how you aim it down. Yeah. What you say, brother? Yeah. I'm trying to, hey bro, you know you can show me how to snipe. I don't know how to snipe. I'm trying to. I don't think I got a good snipe. I don't got a good sniper. I got a switch.
I didn't know I dropped my SMG.
I think this could. Damn, I can't use my other sniper. It's fucking crazy. Fuck. Yeah,
I get something besides a fucking handgun, brother. Motherfuckers.
What you talking about over there?
talking about? Talking about getting your hair done? Yeah, I'm gonna get it done for you. I'm serious.
That's a head tapper, bro.
One's a bitch and one's a top.
Can you my hook? If I gotta get that low.
I can't hear you. What you say?
Oh my god.
Alright. You telling me like that, like back like an issue or something. Tell her let me know when she's going to get her hair done. What you being here?
He shot me too much.
Oh, you doing the hair, huh?
Fucking pinks are on cars, so fucking stupid, bro.
I said plug the Alexa.
What if I get fucking pinks? But I'm on chat band now. Something's like I restarted that motherfucker.
Come on, yeah. Come here, nigga. Finally. Come here, nigga.
You learn how to do that shit, though.
Yep. Come here. Come here. Come here. I done learned that bitch. Nah, come here. Niggas done fucked up on souls.
Come here.
Oh, I missed by an inch.
They should have both knocked each other.
No. Well, you just, we gotta keep fucking Amico off of her.
Where you at, Bobby?
I'm on the game.
Oh, popping that shit. This shit crazy.
God damn. It's every day. Starting the 19th.
I guess she did.
Good enough.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of there's rice left. We got the dry food and that frozen food we can mix up.
My favorite one.
Fucking dogs are having a rough day. Fucking no, like, God damn.
You heard me, Bobby?
Who would you rather beef with, Kendrick Lamar or 50 Cent? Good answer.
Where
Because
you
it
at?
doesn't matter who you choose, you're screwed.
Yeah, well, I had to restart
now,
my
I know
game.
what some of you may be thinking. Hold on, I saw what Kendrick Lamar did to Drake. What 50 Cent do? Well, you see, it's not about what he's done to the people he's beef with. It's about
it's
what
only
he's
for the day.
doing. to the people he's beef with. Because you see, when you start beefing with 50
Yeah,
Cent,
it was last night when I did it. I put it in the water with their bowl. I just let it sit.
He has so many beefs with so many people, including some of the most dangerous crime lords on the planet, which is where our story begins. Meet Big Meech, founder and leader of the Black Mafia family, aka BMF, which at one point was one of the biggest criminal organizations in the U.S. Now, something important to note is BMF was really popular in hip-hop culture that was adjacent to black culture. But something even more important to note is when I say popular, I do not mean celebrated. I mean more like infamous, kind of like the Yakuza or the Italian Mafia. Now, Big Meech and BMF eventually were taken down by federal agents, but when something like this happens, eventually people are going to be knocking on your door to make a movie, which is where 50 Cent comes in. You see, he produces movies and TV shows, so he says, hey, Big Meech, 50 Cent says, hey, let's make a movie, a TV show about your life. Big Meech says, oh, that's a good idea, but that might be a little complicated. Listen closely. Apparently, Big Meech signs his life rights away to a woman named Tony. Now, what life rights are is basically the right to make a book, a TV show, a movie about someone's life. And again, Big Meech signed his life rights over to Tammy Cohen. We'll talk about why in a second. But first, back to 50 Cent. He goes to Tammy. He says, Big Meech and I were trying to make a TV show. He says, you got his life rights. He said, you got his life rights. He said, okay, well, you know, can you make this TV show? She said, for sure. Played by his son, Lil Meech.
You can be the sick for that man.
He got a 30-year sentence.
Who does love this?
So what happened?
Other people so they can get out early. What do we have to decide so far? We have Big Meech sign his life rights away. Is Big Meech a snitch or not? Keep those questions in the back of your mind. So Big Meech
today.
Oh, she right. Speaking to her.
Got your hair red. Look like your mom.
Might put these in. I say got 8 on 6.
I think you look like her the most. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with my fucking paint, bro?
What the fuck? Don't come in with children. Check. No. Fire pump you. What's your balloon?
Yeah.
Come on, clap it back down.
Oh yeah, push out my fist. Não parou nada.
Eu não posso dar uma coisa, eu vou ir postando.
Yeah, where is it?
Oh, Demon the sheep.
Where? Oh, you down?
Demon the sheep.